Hey guys, Crystal coming on. I am coming on to share a recipe book that I just finished, and I made it for myself. And I used this gorgeous paper by Country Craft Creations. It's called What's Cookin'. All I had was an 8x8 pad. That's all I had. When I ordered this, they were out of the 12x12. They didn't have any of the recipe cards. They didn't have any of the cutouts and stuff like that. So this is what I had to work with. So I just used coordinating papers that I had in my stash to go with it. And yeah, I just made a fun little recipe book for myself. So let me show you a few of the things that I used to make my recipe book. I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby, I believe. Yeah, it was Hobby Lobby. This little pie die by Spellbinders. It's cute. Really cute put together. And I've already showed y'all this stamp. I love it. I bought this, I think, from scrapbook.com. And I used a couple of these little sentiments. They're cute. I would have used the other stuff in here, like the little images of the chicken and the pig and the cow. But this is not really country. It's more retro themed. So I stayed away from that. Anyway, I used some of my dies here. I'm sure these were purchased from AliExpress. Don't remember where and don't remember when. And I did my mixer. And I used some other dies. I'll show you those in a few minutes. But let's get to it. Here is my book. Isn't it cute? There's the little kitchen die. And I cut out these little utensils in silver foil. And I used little brads. And then I cut out the mixer. And I printed this on my computer and just made a strip that goes across. And then I made a little shaker. You see? Isn't that cute? The little shaker. That's adorable. Anyway, there is the spine. Let me sit it down a little bit. And that's the back. It's plain. And then I used double ribbon for my closure. Now, some of these pages, they're just fun. I just created them because I wanted something fun in my book. They may not necessarily have a purpose, but they make me smile. They're pretty. So, let's get to it. Here's the first page. And, oh yeah, I used a cherry die also. Look at that paper. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love this paper. Some of the images are just gorgeous. There's a couple of the pages that were in that pack that I didn't really care for. It was too retro for my fit, but I didn't use a couple of the pages, but I used most of them. And then on this side, all I did was make stacked pockets that you can put recipe cards on. And I printed these. No, I have a stamp for these. I'll show you. I've got some recipe cards in here that I printed. I got a free PDF off of Pinterest. Scrap Queen had made a recipe book a while back, and she told that we could go to Pinterest and get free recipe cards, so I did. But I also have this stamp, so I used my stamp and I printed some from Pinterest that were free. Free's good, always good. And this is the striped paper was in my stash, and so was this paper here. I had to stretch the paper because, like I said, I only had an 8x8 pad. And then here's my next page. Simple little pocket that'll hold some recipe cards. And there's that pie. I made a little lemon pie. And there's one of my sentiments, and it says, "When life gives you lemons, make something sweet." Isn't that cute? I love that. Oh, make sure I'm in frame here. There's the pie. And on this page, I have a waterfall. And it says, "The fondest memories are made when gathered around the table." I used that. And then I used my strip that I printed on my computer. I cut out the cherries. And I used a glaze pen on top of my cherries. And this is a magnetic closure. And then there is a recipe card on every one of these flaps. So, just like that. So there's plenty of recipe cards here. And I just stamped this little image of the mixer So that's that page. Isn't that cute? Love it. Okay, and then the next page. This, I stamped Baked with Care, and I heat embossed it, cut out this little chef's hat, and I fussy cut this little image of the lady with the fridge, and then I made a little booklet, and inside you've got room to write a recipe on that. There's that one. And this booklet is what keeps the little flap closed. And on the flap, there's another recipe, place for a recipe. See? Hoping you can see all that. And we'll close this. And then on this side, like I said, some of my pages I did just for the fun of it, because I designed this page and I think it's gorgeous. This is one of my favorite pages. What I would put in these pockets, I don't know. But I've got little Velcro dots here that keeps it closed, and there's a pocket. Same here, Velcro and pocket. So cute. And then on, I made a little tag, and on the tag, you have the recipe here. And then down here, pull this one out, you've got the directions that you can put for that recipe on this. I just really love this design. I just thought this was so cute. This is one of my favorite pages. And I've only got 3 pages in this book because, I mean, you don't need a ton for a recipe book. I don't anyway, because that gene skipped me in my family. So I've only got a few recipes that I actually use, but I wanted something cute to put them in. And yeah, maybe I will try to attempt to cook some more. So this next page, though, y'all, is my favorite. Let me show you what I used on my next page. And I made it just for fun, just for me, because I wanted to. Anyway, I ordered this from, you know, Mixed Up Craft here on YouTube. She has a lot of tutorials. But anyway, she sells dies as well. And this finally came in the mail to me today. So I designed a page using this die. It is a magic slider die. Wait till you see what I did. I love it. It's so cute. So cute. Let's look at the next page. And here is my next page that I used that slider die on. And it says, "What's cooking good looking?" And I used that little gnome chef. And then you pull this. Isn't that pretty? That is so cool. Anyway, like I said, not every page necessarily has a purpose. It just makes me smile. And I love that one. But I did make it functional. I do have a recipe card behind it. I just taped it down on 3 sides so that I created a pocket here on the side, and I can slip a recipe down inside of there. But I just really wanted to use that die, and I did, and isn't it adorable? I love this page. That is my favorite now. Absolute favorite. And then this is the back cover page, the last page in my album, and I created a little booklet. And there's the pretty paper. And I created a cherry pie for this one using that pie die from Spellbinders. And then on the inside, another recipe. And look at that pretty paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Really pretty. I just love this paper. So anyway, I wanted to show you one more die that I bought. And you may want to go pick this one up at scrapbook.com, because I'm telling you, it is a lifesaver. I was just shopping for something else on scrapbook.com, and I happened upon this die, and I thought, I need that in my life. This is slimline dies, but they're slim strips, and they cut 1/2 inch strips. This is a little more than 1/4, but not quite 3/8. So I put 1/4 plus. These are 1/4 inch, and these are a little over 1/8 of an inch strips. And one pass and you get all those strips. I'm telling you, when I made this book, see, these are those strips. They're perfect. I don't know why. I don't know about your printer, but I mean, not printer, your cutter. My cutting machine, or what do you call the thing? Anyway, you know, paper cutter. Every time I try to cut like a 1/2 inch strip, I'll have a 1/2 inch at the top, and then at the bottom it'll be like 3/8 or 5/8 or sometimes even a quarter. So aggravating. Always goes off track. Never cut straight. So this was a lifesaver because that really annoyed me. But these were so worth the money. Love them. Love them. So anyway, guys, this is my album. And let me know what you think. I absolutely love it. I may make a box to house it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let me know in the comments section what you think about my recipe book. And anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you tonight. I'm going to go now. Love you. Miss you. We'll talk later.